Streaming live, this is KSLA News Now.
Thanks for joining us. You're watching KSLA News Now. I'm Jeff Horchak. Here's a look at our top stories tonight. We're tracking developments in the tragic UPS plane explosion in Louisville, Kentucky. We're looking live at the Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, which serves as the worldwide air hub for UPS. Now, according to Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, the initial numbers report at least 3 deaths and 11 injuries, but that number could grow as the investigation continues. Tonight, we've learned that UPS will cease all operations tomorrow in response to this crash. Take a look at your screen now. This was the scene near the airport. In the video, you can see a massive plume of black smoke rising not far from the tarmac. The Federal Aviation Administration says the plane crashed shortly after takeoff on a flight bound for Honolulu. And we'll continue to track this developing story on air and on our website at ksla.com. It was a packed room in Government Plaza for the Shreveport City Council's special meeting. The council saying they're not accepting this past weekend's violence as a norm for Shreveport. Now, the 3-hour-long meeting included comments from the board, all of them in agreement to make some real changes to downtown night scene. And we'll hear from Shreveport City Chairwoman Tabitha Taylor about the effectiveness of meetings like these tonight at 10. Well, Congressman Cleo Fields stopped in Shreveport to host a town hall tonight to discuss the government shutdown and answer some questions from you, the people of his district. Tonight at 10, KSLA's Julia Daughtry has a sit-down interview with the congressman and attended the town hall to hear your concerns. Well, today in our town, Bossier schools are stepping up to lend a helping hand to military families that are impacted by the government shutdown. It was all hands on deck to prepare for the airmen's attic, this afternoon at the community came together to collect donations being made to the nonprofit food pantry. Now, the volunteer-ran store provides donated goods to military family members that are connected to Barksdale Air Force Base. Of course, we'll look at how these families take in this donation, how it impacts them. We'll look closer at it tonight at 10 o'clock. Let's bring Matt in and talk some weather. Matt, I tell you what, it's been really nice today.
It's a beautiful day today. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be very nice as well. In fact, the rest of the week, just get outside. It's going to be super nice. Temperatures in the 80s. But if you like the warm air, you got to get out there now because we got some big changes ahead of us heading closer to the weekend. I'll have the details on that coming up next.
KSLA First Alert Weather.
Welcome back. Let's talk about what's heading our way this weekend. We got some pretty big changes ahead of us. A cold front's going to arrive Saturday night. And this front is going to likely bring the coldest temperatures that we've had so far this season. Widespread freeze. Our first widespread freeze of the season is looking quite possible by the start of next week. More updates to come on this colder air over the next few days. Now, the interesting part of this forecast, though, is even though we have this really strong cold front coming in, we're not going to get a drop of rain out of it. In fact, it's going to stay sunny the entire time. So that front comes through dry, but it is going to bring some big changes. Here's a look at our temperatures on Saturday out ahead of that front. Still a very warm day, temperatures into the 80s, but then that cooler air starts to move in as we head into Saturday night. So by the time you wake up on Sunday, we're down in the 50s. And then notice the temperatures throughout the day on Sunday not warming up very much because we're going to have that northerly wind behind that front driving in that chilly air. And wait till you see those forecast temperatures by Monday morning, waking up the temperatures at or below freezing in many areas. And this is when we will likely be looking at our first freeze warnings of the season for parts of the Arklatex. So get ready for this. It's going to get very cold, and those wind chills by Monday morning likely down in the upper 20s. So it's kind of like we're going to skip fall and just head right into winter as we head into the start of next week. Now for this evening, not much going on out there, mainly clear skies. Temperatures will actually stay a little bit warmer outside tonight, so not as chilly, but you'll definitely still need the jacket later on. Most of us ending up in the mid to upper 40s first thing tomorrow morning. Notice Shreveport a little bit warmer, around 49. Texarkana likely remaining in the low 50s out there tonight. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, it's going to be a beautiful day. Tons of sunshine and temperatures warm up pretty quickly. Mid 70s by your lunch hour, and we'll likely be looking at highs around 80 for most areas here for your day tomorrow. That's actually above average by about 10 degrees. So it's going to be a warm and sunny afternoon. Just a beautiful, beautiful day here for tomorrow. So get outside. And in fact, the rest of that forecast looking pretty nice. 81 on Thursday, 82 on Friday. We could be looking at mid 80s on Saturday. Then that cold front comes in and temperatures will crash as we head into the start of next week. 60 by Monday if we're lucky. And those overnight temperatures next week in the low 30s. So it's going to get very cold.
And wind chills in the 20s.
Wind chills in the 20s as we wake up on Monday morning.
Wow,
so,
we were just in 90s not too long ago.
It's just crazy, just diving right into it. So here we go.
There we go. All right, saddle up, right?
Yeah, get ready for it.
All right, that wraps up our 9 p.m. Fastcast. You can join us right here for our next newscast. That's coming up at 10 o'clock. As always, stay first alert to any breaking or developing news in the Arklatex. All you have to do is download our KSLA News 12 app. We'll see you back here in less than an hour. Thanks for watching.